Hello everyone, welcome back to the weekly market updates. I'm Shaurik Khatgawat. So this week, Indian markets have shown a ferocious rally on the back of heightened liquidity and positive global sentiments. After the 50 BPS rate cut announced by the US Fed and the similar actions taken by the other central banks of the global economies, the liquidity has certainly increased. And also it has enhanced the chances of cash inflow into the emerging markets. To understand the quantum of liquidity in a clear perspective, we can take the example of a recent IPO of Manba Finance, where it has got the subscription of 244 times and the retail subscription comes to 144 times. Now going forward, the investors' eye would be on the RBI monetary policy meeting in the second week of October, where it is possible that RBI would also take the similar stance and a possible rate would be on the cards. As I have already mentioned, and it clearly seems that Indian markets are on complete steroids, as Nifty has not only crossed the 26,000 level but also managed to close above 26,200 with a 1.5% of gains on week basis. वहीं बैंक निफ्टी इंडेक्स जिसने पिछले हफ्ते काफी स्टेलर परफॉर्मेंस दी, इस हफ्ते वीक ऑन वीक बेसिस पे फ्लैट बंद हुए. This rally in the markets has clearly sponsored by the large caps, as broader indexes have closed with a very nominal gains or on the flat note. Mid cap index and small cap index have closed with a flat note or a very nominal negative gains of 0.5% on the week on week basis. This week has remained very strong for almost all the sectors, as none of them has closed in a negative territory. जिन सेक्टर्स ने बाकी सभी सेक्टर्स को आउट परफॉर्म किया वो रहा मेटल, जिन्होंने वीक ऑन वीक बेसिस पे 8% से ज्यादा के गेंस क्लॉक किए. वहीं 2 और 3 नंबर पे जो सेक्टर्स रहे वो है ऑटो एंड एनर्जी. दोनों ही सेक्टर्स ने वीक ऑन वीक बेसिस पे 6% के आसपास के गेंस क्लॉक किए. The trend for the FIs have continued for this week as well, as they are net buyers for the week with more than 11,600 crore rupees of stocks in the cash market. वहीं DIs ने भी 4,500 करोड़ के आसपास की बाइंग स्टॉक मार्केट में की. FIs की बढ़ती हुई बाइंग फर्दर इस बात को सब्सटेंशिएट करती है that foreign institutional players are looking to deploy their extra cash flows into the emerging economies like India. मंथ ऑन मंथ बेसिस पे भी FIs ने सितंबर में ऑलमोस्ट 25,000 करोड़ रुपीस की बाइंग की. वहीं पिछले महीने FIs ने 21,000 करोड़ रुपीस के आसपास की सेलिंग इंडियन स्टॉक मार्केट्स में की. After the US Fed rate cuts, now China has come into full swing to save its economy. In recent days, China's central bank cuts its medium-term loan rate, and also the China has cut down its 1-year policy rate by 2% from 2.3%. It has been the most ever in any stimulus drive made by the Chinese government. This also has been a reason that why metals all around the world has been shining. इस हफ्ते डाउ जोन्स 0.5% के गेंस के साथ ऑलमोस्ट फ्लैट बंद हुआ. वहीं नैस्डैक ने वीक ऑन वीक बेसिस पे 1.93% के गेंस क्लॉक किए. डेक्स जर्मनी भी 3.5% के आसपास के गेंस के साथ बंद हुआ. So making all-time new highs on a regular basis has become a new normal for the gold, as this week also gold has clocked gains of more than 1.5% on week basis, and currently gold trade कर रहा है 2660 USD डॉलर्स पे. वहीं सिल्वर में भी 2.32% की तेजी इस हफ्ते क्लॉक की गई. हालांकि ब्रेंट क्रूड ऑयल वीक ऑन वीक बेसिस पे 8% के आसपास के नेगेटिव रिटर्न्स के साथ बंद हुआ. But due to Chinese stimulus and rise in demand, the prices of Brent crude oil in past 2 days has inched higher and reached to the level of 73.71 USD dollars. India's defense production has reached to its all-time high value of 1.27 lakh crore rupees, and now India is exporting to more than 90 countries worldwide. गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के डिजिटल पुश और AI टेक्नोलॉजीज के चलते इंडिया में डिजिटल लोन्स 27% से ईयर ऑन ईयर पे बढ़ गए हैं. वहीं एवरेज लोन वैल्यू भी 16% से बढ़कर आई है. In another news, Hyundai Motors is set to make a splash in the Indian IPO market, as the Hyundai Indian Motor Company has got the note and approval of SEBI for its $3 billion IPO, valuing the company at $20 billion. A very good news has come for all the mobile users, as Airtel has launched its first ever AI tool to recognize the incoming spam calls and messages. In addition to that, this service is completely free of cost and it doesn't require any download applications. वहीं लार्सन एंड टुब्रो कंपनी के पावर बिजनेस ने 10,000 करोड़ से 15,000 करोड़ के ऑर्डर बैक किए हैं फ्रॉम सऊदी अरेबिया एंड UAE. In another news, ONGC has tied up with multiple companies to explore and produce natural gas in the Caspian Sea of Azerbaijan. And in the end, just to highlight an astonishing fact, that SME IPO index has become 80x since 2020. And it clearly indicates that Indian markets are going through a tactical shift where a lot of small and medium enterprise companies are coming into foray through the SME IPO route. Surely the few of the segments of SME sector may have fraud, but this has offered a big opportunities for all the new innovative entrepreneurs to raise the capital and make their business big. This is it for this week. We'll come up with more such information next week. Till that time, stay tuned with us. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.